Hey YouTube, this is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 online video. And in this video, I want to show you guys how to get a ton of XP by heading up to Annesburg. Now, Annesburg on your map is pretty much the far northern city on the east coast. So just head on up there and you're going to be able to find this just fine. So this is the main road into Annesburg right here. But before we actually get into the exploit itself, I do want to address a common theme that has been happening in my comment section down below. Now, this is a trending topic and it's been happening a lot on my channel, and it's being said that some of the glitches that I show or the exploits that I do or some of the content that I have been creating in general has already been done. It's being posted too late, or it's being stolen from someone else. Now, there's a couple things I want to address quickly with those three things. One, it's already done. There's nothing original on YouTube, so that's one thing. Number two, it's too late. I do work a full-time job, and I do this in my spare time, and I'm trying to become a full-time YouTuber, but it takes support from you guys in order to do that. And number three is it's stolen from someone else. Now, I'm going to address this one a little bit more in detail in just a moment, but I want to take a look at this glitch specifically. I'm going to be posting a few different things on the screen for you guys, showing timelines of when things were released by other YouTubers. Now, I did a search and I did this for about an hour to try to find different videos that existed prior to some of the big name YouTubers that people are quoting that I'm so-called quote-unquote stealing things from or content from. If we take a look at a lot of these different things, you can see that some of the big YouTubers are only a few hours into it and up to a day ago, and that's all they are. But if we look at small people that are just starting out, like Timothy330, he posted it over 2 days ago going on 3, and then look at the other two as well that they have posted 3 days ago. Now, there is one that I was able to find that was 4 days ago, which I would consider him to be a little bit bigger of a YouTuber. He had 50,000 views going into today, or 50,000 subscribers going into it today. And I'm just pointing out the obvious here that the big YouTubers are finding these smaller YouTubers, getting their content and creating it themselves and labeling it as their own. So I'm sick and tired of people putting comments down below that say that I'm stealing comments and it's being done and I'm stealing it from big YouTubers. I'm not. Big YouTubers are stealing it from small YouTubers, just saying. Now, as far as my published date, you guys don't see my upload date. I'm doing this one after the fact because I'm proving a point. I wasn't going to do this glitch, but I'm just seriously doing it to prove a point. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of comments down about this, but I really don't care because I'm just showing you guys that big YouTubers do it. So if you're willing to put comments and hate comments in mine, you better be willing to do it on everybody else's videos, besides like Timothy330 and other ones like Arctic Star. They posted this stuff way prior to anybody else being posted, and I'm giving all the credit to Timothy330 in this. So I definitely recommend that you guys go and check his channel out. He deserves way more subscribers, way more views than he's currently getting, and honestly, I just really want to help him out. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So going back to my original content as far as being stolen from someone else, which I've pretty much said that all the big YouTubers are it, and I have the proof all over your screen, or had the proof all over your screen before, is honestly, like I said, if we just do a search on some of these videos, they are posting way after some of the original creators. Now, this kind of goes into another topic here, is, as I mentioned, that there's no such thing as original content on YouTube. It's all been duplicated. You can look at music and movies. It's all being redone at some point. And so don't tell me about it being original or that I need to create my own content. Now, everybody that's in the Red Dead community doesn't even own the content that they're creating. Technically, Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive does, and they have given us the opportunity to actually use their content to create videos. At any point in time, they could decide to just pull the trigger and say, you know what? It's done. no more videos, and all the videos that are about Red Dead Redemption 2 are being taken off of YouTube. They have the authority to be able to do that. Not saying that they are God, but they own the copyright to this content. No other YouTuber does, so it doesn't matter if it's stolen from another YouTuber or not. Just throwing that out there. Now, this would be a horrible decision on Rockstar's or Take-Two's Interactive's part, because it's only going to hurt the quality and potential sales of their game. Not only that, but if people are seriously looking at how to do certain things, whether it's online or in the story mode itself, it's not going to help them out, because somebody's going to want to either, you can buy the strategy guide, there's always that option, but there's things like that. So there is no licenses, so to speak, that we can buy so that we can claim the content on this. And you can look at copyright or free speech, and you can look at a ton of different things. I personally have, and I'm not really going to go to it too much in this video just because I'm taking way too much time the way it is. But I just wanted to address a few things because it's really tiresome and frustrating that people think that because I'm a smaller YouTuber that I'm stealing it from bigger YouTubers. That is absolutely ridiculous. And the thing that I'm proving in this video is that big YouTubers are actually stealing their content ideas, because it's not their content, it's the ideas from smaller YouTubers. So if you're willing to put hate comments in my comment section, you better be willing to do it in the bigger YouTubers, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. So just saying. That's why if some people are putting comments down below that are really inappropriate and mean, that's why you're not seeing them. I have filters on my channel, and I also do read all of my comments, so I'm taking out some that actually do make it through, because I do think that some are completely inappropriate and flat out just rude. So that's my rant for right now. I'll get into other things later if I need to, but I would like to get into the glitch right now, so let's go ahead and do that now. So let's go ahead and get started with this exploit. So we're going to have to head up to Ansburg, and right where my waypoint is listed right here is where you're going to want to enter the top of the mine shaft. So if you are going to choose basically one of two ways to do this, you can either get express ammunition and get 30 experience points per kill. Now the problem with that you'll see in just a little bit in the catalog is that you have to be a certain level to buy the ammunition. Otherwise, you can use a melee weapon like your knife and get 25 experience points per kill, and you're going to get a little extra bonus to your health. Now, in order to get this whole thing started, you have to become wanted. So it took me a little bit to actually get the attention of the officers in the area, as there's marshals and lawmen alike. Now, they're all pretty much dressed very, very similar, and not like the ones down in Saint Denis. So they're going to look kind of like random civilians in the area. The only way that you're going to be able to tell that they are sheriff or lawmen is they do have the iconic badge later. Now, when you're up towards this hill, you're going to see that the mine is going to be here on the right-hand side. There it is. So just go ahead and get off your horse or whatever you're going to do. Just run over to this area, climb on down into the shaft itself. Now, we're going to pretty much go all the way down to the bottom. Now, you can definitely slide down these ladders here. I didn't do it for you in this specific instance, but you can slide down the ladders. Now, if you go all the way down to the bottom, you've gone too far. Basically, I'm going to show you that here in just a second, because I want to show you guys that you don't really need to go all the way to the bottom, because it's the actual mine itself. And officers actually do kind of come up here, and you have to be careful, because if you get stuck down at the bottom, they will shoot you, and I'll show you a little bit later that does happen. So what we need to do is basically get them down here. So I'm going to speed up this a little bit, and you're going to see that I'm going to start to get a lot of different officers coming down. Now, once they do start funneling down, you can just start to do execution. I chose to use a melee weapon in this case, so I was going to improve my health core, and a couple of the officers or the lawmen actually decided to climb back up the ladder, which I thought was really interesting. So you can really just kind of stay down here and farm as much as you would like. Now, I'm going to continue to show you guys just some speed footage of me getting a ton of kills. I think every once in a while I do pull up my revolver just to kind of get the different execution style. Now, the one thing that I really did like over with this glitch versus or exploit over like the Saint Denis area one is you can actually loot some of the officers and get a little extra something from your efforts here too. So just because we are an outlaw and we're pretty much getting complete dishonorable and disfavorable honor, we need to kind of make that up with a little something by getting a little extra cash from these officers. You know, I'm sorry, but we're not going to be sending these fine gentlemen back to their wives today. That really sucks for them. But anyway, there were a few times in this that the lawmen really didn't come down, so I had to just kind of move around in the area, shoot up and down to just really get their attention. And right here, I'm showing you that you can pretty much do the execution with the handgun as well, or the pistol, or revolver, pretty much whatever you're deciding to. I decided to beat that guy with my hands. I really don't know why I decided to do that, but over and over, they just kind of come down. You can really do this as long as you need to, and you can get a ton of experience points for each kill. I mean, just right there, in just a few seconds, I got 150, 200 experience points, and it only took me a matter of a couple seconds. I mean, you can see all the people that are literally dropping down into this mineshaft area. So it didn't take long. It does not take long at all. Now, I would say that there are a couple times where you just have to get their attention by shooting up, maybe going to the top and going all the way back down to the bottom, and then you're going to get a whole bunch of them flooding into you or on you just very, very completely. But that's really all that I needed to cover in this episode. So hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'm sorry about my rant earlier, but I wanted to kind of just go over a few things for you guys just because I felt it was very necessary, and that some of your so-called YouTube heroes are stealing content from much smaller YouTubers than themselves. So I just wanted to make that blatantly obvious. That, and Rockstar technically owns all the content for this video game anyway. So really, no YouTuber is stealing it from another YouTuber. We're just borrowing it and creating our own content anyway. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But if you guys have any questions about this glitch or have any suggestions for a future video, please let me know in the comments section down below. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.